Feel free to pause this video at any time. We will be making a little booklet using movable adventure materials from Visual Faith Ministry website. This booklet is made out of envelopes, and all we do is slide one envelope into flap into the inside of another envelope, creating a double page spread. And as you can see, I had a little trouble putting the envelope in. You can seal them by using the adhesive that's on the envelope flat, but I left them plain. Sometimes I adhered them depending on how much I had on the page. So there you've made one double page, and you can add another one by sliding the flap in on wherever you want, on the inside or on the outside of the opening. And you can seal that again. I didn't use more than maybe 4 double pages or double envelopes because it gets a little slick. Not slick, not sick. It gets a little thick for wrapping the any paper around the edge, or even if you want to wrap the extra flap around the edge to close it. So 4 to 5 envelopes that are slid together is perfect for a signature. A signature is one section of a book, so if you did make this into a book, you might have 5 signatures, add a cover, and then you have a little booklet. But this one, I just used the flaps. You could stitch down the center when you're all done with the sewing machine or by hand to keep it a little sturdier, or wrap any kind of yarn around the inside to the outside. But this is just showing you the basics of putting the envelopes together. Now this time I tried to tuck the flap in the back, but it came apart. But that is an option. It does work. I just didn't do very well there. So you could, for the very last envelope, just tuck in the flap to the back opening. And then you can also add smaller envelopes. Now I'm using these brown envelopes for another project later on. So I have a lot of envelopes that I found in my studio, and they weren't enough for the project that I want to do. So I'm using smaller envelopes as additional pages and just sliding them in. I probably will glue these down. This is still in my planning stages for that part of the next project I'm doing. So it's a really easy project to do, and you can really determine where you want the flaps to slide in or not. But like I said, some of them I'd use the adhesive, or I added adhesive, and some I did not. So just take your time putting them together, and you could do a lot of these if you have extra envelopes. You're going to be covering them with probably paper, so you could use used envelopes as well and do a whole menagerie of different envelopes. Can you use menagerie for envelopes? I don't know whether that's the proper word or not, but I do. Here I have a brown envelope, a beige envelope, a white envelope, whatever I can find in my studio to add extra pages to for embellishing. And then you just embellish each page. There are pockets in almost every section that you can add cards or notes or personal writings to. And then you can wrap this with adhesive around the edge, or if it's too thick, tuck it in like I said earlier. And that's how I did this little book for the Movable Adventure. And I did, these are echo prints that I did, which is steaming botanicals into watercolor paper. And I attached them with washi tape that I also added glue to, because sometimes washi tapes don't stick when you're using a page a lot. So these are just flaps that I'll be working with in Bible study, personal Bible study. Using words like courageous, strengthen, transform, etc. And then I also used music pages for this as well. So like this page, these pages don't have pockets. These have pockets, as well as the flaps that I made. And these are pop-up butterflies. And I'm going to add something that they will actually pop up when I open that page, but I haven't done that yet. That's also using echo prints, and then some artwork that Katie Heinrich from our group designed. And then adding stickers, more washi tape, more index cards for notes. And you have a little booklet for yourself, and you can make these over and over again for any project. So I hope you enjoy this. Let me know how you did. If you have any questions, Candace@mac.com. Blessings to each of you.